Well, hello, Believers Future National Area. This is Lindsay Hotshot Marshall here, and I am going ahead and just going through in this amazing book, High Performance Habits by Brendon Burchard. We're going to be going over the high performance habit number 6. And my book here, in case you guys see me looking down a little bit, on demonstrate courage. Now, I'm going to quote some pages along the way, but on page 259, it says demonstrating courage doesn't mean that you have to save the world or do something grandiose. Sometimes it means just taking a first step toward real change in an unpredictable world. So you hear us say a lot, 5 seconds of courage, 5 seconds of courage. Do it 3 times a day. So what could that mean? If you have a fear of warm chatting, what if you go up and warm chat 3 different people in one day? Okay, have some courage. High performance report taking action despite fear, much more than others do. Okay, so high performers, what they keep on doing, how do you overcome fear? You just keep on doing it. Keep on doing it until you feel comfortable. Okay, so it says, page 260, the people who are more likely to self-report high levels of courage are those who love mastering challenges, perceive themselves as assertive, confident, high performers, more successful than their peers, and are happy with their life overall. When you're happy, now page 261, when you're happy, you worry less about yourself and you focus on others. You develop some type of self-control. You're more capable of taking control in uncertain situations. Courage is more like a skill, since anyone can learn it. And once you understand and demonstrate it more consistently, everything changes. So what we always say in Mary Kay is, your promotion, your next promotion lies in what you're unwilling to do, right? So I had this fear of rejection with warm chat, like, oh my goodness. I step out of my comfort zone, I go to warm chat someone, and what if I get rejected? Like, that doesn't feel good, right? I said, okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go out. I'll do it. And I went out. I did it. And I'm like, okay, this feels great. Why? Because when you compliment another woman, they're not going to reject you. Maybe they lose your business card, whatever, but they'll be nice. They'll take your business card. If you give them a sample, they'll probably follow up, get together with you for a facial or a skincare class. But when you're doing things on a consistent basis, okay, something courageous, your whole world changes. Your whole world changes. Now, 262, just like I had said, it says the more we do something successfully, the more comfortable that we become with it. Now, there's different types of courage. There's physical courage, when you put yourself in harm's way to help others. There's moral courage, where you're speaking up for other people, even during times of hardship. Psychological courage, when you're trying to face and overcome your own anxieties. And then you have everyday courage, which can mean just keeping a positive attitude despite any situation that comes up. So I had come across a quote a while ago where it was like something to the effect of, when you're positive in every situation, you're not naive, that's leadership. So being positive in every single situation. So the important thing on 263 is that you define what being more courageous means to you. So figure out what you fear and what would be your courageous step. And then you start living that way. All right, so then 265, you're capable of remarkable things than you could never foretell and will never discover without taking action. You guys, basically, page 265, 266, I'm just going to say, is, stop thinking things and just go out and do them. So, in Mary Kay, again, you always hear us say, you're never going to see an upset consultant with a full date book. When you're writing in your date book, you're writing in your checkbook. Who's excited? Everyone's excited when that happens. So just go ahead, act. Don't complain about it, just do it. So if you say that you were all in and you're going to do it, just go ahead and do the activity. Do the activity. My number one tip that I can give all of you is, regardless of what level you want to move up to in Mary Kay, maybe just be a consistent star consultant. Maybe you want to move up to red jacket, DIQ, sales director, whatever it may be, earn a free card. All you have to do is focus on your own personal activity. Don't look to your right, don't look to your left. Don't look at the people below you, okay? You always look up for advice, right? Always look up to your sales director. But you just focus on your personal activity, because when you're not worrying about the results will come. You will have that happen, but just focus along the way on getting those parties on your books, offering the opportunity to every single person you meet, everyone that comes within a 3-foot radius of you. Offer the opportunity and offer to get together with them and have them try the products. Now, I like this part in 266. This says, you determine whether you're living courageously enough at this stage of your life. You have to decide what that means to you. Ask yourself this question. If your future best self, a version of you 10 years older, who is even stronger, more capable, and more successful than you, imagined yourself to be, showed up on your doorstep today and looked at your current circumstances, what courageous action would that future self advise you to take right away to change your life? How would your future self tell you to live? You guys, this is basically where it goes back to the beginning of the book, talking about clarity, having clarity, thinking about, acting right now, how you want your future self to behave. Well, now this is saying your future self shows up on the front doorstep. What is your future self going to tell you? Okay. Whew. Okay. So 267, it says practice 1, honoring the struggle. Excuse me. Honoring the struggle. 268, if we're ever going to develop, I can't even talk, the strength that courage requires, we'll have to get better at dealing with life's basic challenges. We'll have to stop getting so annoyed and start seeing the struggle as part of growing our character. We have to honor the struggle. So again, just stop complaining, don't make up excuses, and the best pic collage quote, I should say, whatever it may be, that I had seen in the past was this collage where it said, you start, right? Everyone starts at the bottom. Everyone starts as a beauty consultant. And then if you go straight from beauty consultant to success, that's not how life works, you guys. That's not. You don't have a straight path to success to the top, wherever the top may be for each of you. The picture that was so true, it was saying the correct version was you start at the bottom and then you go zigzags. Failure, 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 obstacles, overcome them, obstacles, and then success at the top. And that's what's going to happen. For you guys to have success, you're not going to hit every single goal you want. You're going to miss more than you achieve. That's human nature. That's natural. It's going to happen. But you have to know that you're going to have failure along the way. Just embrace it and say, what is the next best step that I can take to do this? And I think National Sales Director Leah Laughlin had said that in one of her boxers or trainings, where she was like, I always think to myself, what is the next best step that I can take in this situation, right? Just embrace it. Don't just kind of dead stop and be like, oh, I'm shut off, right? Okay, if page 269, if we keep telling people to do what's easy, why would they ever think to do what's hard? So wouldn't everyone be a sales director if it was so easy, right? You can just close your eyes and make it happen. That's not the case, you guys. You have to work, and when you do the work, it is going to be easy. But you have to go out there. You have to be willing to do the work to make it happen. Okay. 270, when we learn to see struggle as a necessary, important, and positive part of our journey, then we can find true peace and personal power. Now, let me say this. You know, when one of my offspring, Julie, was in DIQ, I kept saying to her, enjoy the journey, right? Everyone's journey is different. And I remember when she became a sales director, she bought me this beautiful necklace. And it had something to do with journey and destination on it. It was so nice. It was so sweet. Um, but everyone's journey is going to be different. Just, embrace the struggle. Just keep focusing on your own personal work. People are going to reschedule with you and cancel your appointments. People are going to, um, say no to you with the business opportunity. It's nothing personal. It's just not for them, right? Because in Mary Kay, we need customers, we need queens, and we need business partners. Not everyone is going to join Mary Kay because we wouldn't be in business if we didn't have happy people, happy customers, okay? All right. So again, this is just going on to say, struggle is part of the process. You are going to have some challenges that you have to overcome. Now, I like how on 273, he says there's two sayings he's come across in his life with interviewing all of these high performers. And the first one is embrace the suck, right? Not everything is roses and sunshine and rainbows and everything, right? So embrace the suck. There's going to be times when things aren't going to be pleasant. Just deal with it. Figure out what is my next best step and how can I learn from this and how can I grow as a person from the situation. Okay? Don't complain about the effort that you have to put in. And then the second saying is you will make it through, right? When you do that, what I had just said, you will make it through. Now, practice 2 says share your truth and your ambitions. Don't let people deter you away from your dreams. You may have some negative Nancy's in your life. You want to be very clear as to who you invite into your circle. The 5 people that you hang around are going to shape you. You want to make sure that you are hanging around people that help you grow, where they kind of complement you, where you have strengths, but that's their weaknesses, and their strengths are your weaknesses, so you can get better by being around them, okay? So share your truths and your ambitions with other people. Don't let other people minimize you, and you don't want to get to the point where you're like, oh my goodness, I don't even want to share this because I'm going to make other people feel bad, right? No, you may inspire other people when you share with them what your dreams are. Okay, so just be real. Then let's see. So page 279, a successful person fails to achieve the next level of success because they choose to strive in silence. Now, this is where I am very passionate about sharing what my goals are, and I share with my unit, everyone that I train and mentor. You want to share with everyone your dreams and goals, because if you keep them bottled up inside of you, you're really, in my eyes, giving yourself acceptance to say, well, if I don't make it, it's okay. No, 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 no. It's not okay. You want to share it with everyone because then you can hold yourself accountable. Okay, you can hold yourself accountable. That's when you can really ask for help too. All right. And usually when you get help from other people, they're more inclined to help you and they can help create something positive. Okay. The people who are in your life for the right reasons will listen to your truth. Okay. So I like this at the end. Don't complain, act. Don't criticize, cheerlead. So don't criticize other people, but cheer on other people for their dreams and success and ambitions. Don't conform and live your truth. So don't be fake, just be totally true, and don't feel like you're hurting anyone's feelings. Don't be selfish and serve. Help others. Don't take the easy path. Strive for growth in an extraordinary life. So seek out challenges. Okay. Then it says, simple conversation. So the most important thing in connecting authentically with others is to share your true desires with them. So each day reveal to others a little bit more of what you're thinking, feeling, and dreaming of. Okay. All right. Practice 3. Excuse me. Find someone to fight for. Oh, you guys. I like this because when we find something in life to fight for, whether it's fighting for someone else or something, we're more motivated and inspired to do it than if it's just for us, right? So, for example, when I first joined Mary Kay, I just wanted a little extra cash, right? I was like, that's it. And then just happened to turn into a career for me, because then I'm thinking to myself, I can make this a career, and I can be a stay-at-home mom, and I don't have to send my child to daycare and be at work all day and have mandatory overtime, my insurance job and everything. And, I can be home with my son and see all of his first steps, his first tooth, his first time he crawls and everything. And, that was something really worth fighting for. Where, I said, I'm going to make Mary Kay work. I'm going to make it work so that my son can have all the choices that he wants to have. I want him to have the best life possible. And that made me fight more than me just saying, yep, extra income, that's it, right? Because extra income was just for me at the time when I was single. But now I'm fighting for my son. So that means a lot more. So you tend to really fight more and be more courageous, live a more courageous life when someone else is involved. Okay? So page 286, begin seeking things and people you care about. Give. Care deeply about something now. Stand up for something now. And then you will be more likely to find courage when it matters. Okay, so last 2 pages of this. So page 287, 288. Courage through complexity. Life doesn't tend to get easier, but you get stronger. Okay, you get stronger. Trust in yourself and lean forward. The next level opens after your next courageous step. You guys, if I could just ask you, do this 3 times and take 5 seconds of courage. Think about what you really fear and do it for 5 seconds, 3 times a day. And I tell you that as you keep doing it, you will feel more comfortable doing it. You will not fear it anymore. And that is where your next promotion lies in Mary Kay. So let me just close with this. The kinds of courageous acts that you are proud of at the end of your life are those in which you faced uncertainty and real risk with real stakes when doing something for a cause or person beyond yourself without any assurance of safety, reward, or success. Okay, you guys? So I just want to close with that. I hope everyone has taken something out of it. I really hope that all of you are truly reading this book. It's absolutely amazing. All right, you guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.